This is definitely not part of my cut, okay? This is not how I lost the weight, but I'm currently on a bulk, so just wanted to show you. I'm so excited. Hey guys, so today's video is gonna be about how I lost my weight. I really wanted this one to be my first video that I upload on this channel because I have gotten a lot of questions about it. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. I started my cut in the end of May, beginning of June, and I started at around 145 pounds. I cut all the way to the beginning of November, and I ended at around 121 pounds, which makes it a 24-pound cut. So I'm gonna divide this into two parts: diet and exercise. Let's start off right away with the really boring part, which is the diet. You do have to be at a calorie deficit. So you can find your maintenance calories by Googling TDEE calculator, and then it'll have you enter all your information, your age, your physical activity level, how much you weigh, so on and so forth. My maintenance at that time was around 2,000 calories. What I did first was cut down 200. So I went down to 1,800 for about maybe 2 months. After that, I did cut down another 100. So I kept the 1,700 for the rest of the cut. I kept track of what I ate using MyFitnessPal. I know some people don't like calculating their calories and stuff, but it helped me out a lot. Another thing I did was try to cut out processed foods. So anything that basically came in a box, I tried to get rid of, just because to me it irritates my stomach a lot. Like when I eat processed food, it'll mess with me so bad. It's just not a good time. I tried to stick to whole foods, so like fruits, vegetables, turkey. I did do chicken breast too. Most of my meals consisted of a protein and a vegetable. I did cut out rice, which I love rice, but I did cut out rice, I did cut out beans, I did cut out bread. I freaking love bread. That was really hard to give up, but I did cut all that out, and it helped me get down to the weight that I wanted to. One thing that helped me out a lot too was meal prepping, specifically for work. Where I work, we have a food court that has everything you could think of, and if you don't watch what you eat, you can very easily go up, which is what happened to me actually. Like in years past, I have gotten a little bit chunky because of all the food I was eating at work. My meal prep was mostly just for my lunch at work, which consisted of a protein and a veggie. Now for me, it's easier to do frozen vegetables. I know a lot of people don't like that, but just do whatever works for you. You want to make your diet basically something easy to stick to, and for me, meal prepping helped out a lot. Also keeping my meals pretty boring and basic, like literally just ground turkey and some asparagus, maybe a little bit of hot sauce over it or something. But I kept my stuff pretty basic because for me it was just easier to stick to. One, it saved me money. Two, it saved me calories, and it saved me a lot of time in the morning when I was getting ready for work. One thing that also helped me was drinking Coke Zero. Whenever I was craving anything sweet, I would just do a Coke Zero or a Diet Coke. Preferably Coke Zero because it still tastes like Coke, but you know, no sugar, no calories added to it. So now back to the protein. I did keep it pretty high. I did do a gram of protein for my body weight. Even when I started losing the weight, I still kept it, tried to keep it, you know, at 140, 145. There are some snacks that I do like to have that help me with that. Protein powders. I do like Greek yogurt, even though it doesn't like me. So now onto the exercise part of my weight loss. I do work out 6 times a week. You don't have to do that. If you're just starting off, I would say maybe like 3 to 4 days a week. Besides my regular lifting that I would do, I did add 30 to 45 minutes of cardio after every single session. In the beginning, I did find it easier to stick to, and I would go up to 45. So I would do my 1 hour of lifting, and then I would do 45 minutes. Personally, I do like the treadmill. I hate the Stairmaster. I wish I liked it. I hate the elliptical too. The bike, I just feel like it doesn't really do much. So for me, it was the treadmill. Now, towards the second part of my cut, I wouldn't really do cardio on lower body days just because I was so tired. But on upper body days, instead of doing the 45 minutes, I would amp it up to an hour. And yeah, that's about it. It's pretty simple. Honestly, it really is just a calorie deficit watching what you eat, keeping your protein high, adding cardio, getting active 3 to 4 times a week if you're just starting off. In the beginning, it was a little bit easier to drop the weight. That's how it normally is. Towards the end, it did become a little bit harder. The last couple of pounds, I would lose maybe like a pound every 2 weeks, week and a half. It was a little bit more difficult, but once I got to a size that I felt happy, that's when I stopped. My goal was to have some ab definition, because even though I've been working out for the longest, I would never really stick to a cut long enough to see that. I would start my cut, I would feel like I'm getting too skinny, and then I would start to bulk. Then I would bulk, I feel like I was getting too big, and then I would cut. So it was just back and forth, really getting nowhere. And I really did this cut to just see what I could do with my body if I really stuck to it. So it was more of like a challenge for myself. I feel like I accomplished it. I feel like I look really good. Maybe a little bit thin at 121. Now I'm gonna be working on bulking up a little bit and adding a little bit more muscle to my body. So I was thinking about doing like a series on that as well. So if anybody's interested, let me know. But I'm probably gonna do it. I just really wanted to get this video out because I had been taking way too long. And that's it. I hope you guys found this useful and helpful. It really is mostly like a mental thing, but I've told people before, it's like sometimes you just have to do it. You just have to put yourself through it. It's gonna be uncomfortable, it's gonna suck, but you really just have to stick to it. There are ways to make it a little bit easier, but I feel like at the end of the day, it really is, it just depends on you. Like if you want it, you're gonna do it. And if you're not, you're just gonna make excuses. So it's either you change your habits, change the way you are eating, the way you're not being active, and work towards the body that you want, or you make excuses, stay the same, and just accept your body for what it is. It's not a little harsh, but it's true. Like sometimes we need a little bit of tough love. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or any ideas for videos you guys want to see, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one.